Everyone, it is Courtney Arlesia, and today I'm beyond excited to be joined by Kayshona Miller, a singer and songwriter based in Memphis, Tennessee. Kayshona's artistry is rooted in faith, resilience, and purpose, and she brings all of that to her music. Her new single, Break Free, is a powerful expression of liberation, of hope, and personal growth. Kayshona, thank you so much for being here with us. I'm excited to dive into your journey, your music, and stories behind your growth. So thank you so much. I'm so excited to have you. And you're so bright this morning, smiling so big. People don't know we're recording this early, y'all. So y'all got to show us a lot of love on this interview, okay? So tell us a little bit more about you, the artist. Who are you?
Um, I'm just me. I love music. I've been singing since I was 8 years old. It's probably younger than that, to be honest, but I can't remember. But music is a part of my life. I'm just authentically me. I don't, it's nothing. I'm just a roundaway girl. I'm just a
I like
roundaway,
that.
just a roundaway
I like
girl
that.
that's trying to pretty much the dreams that I have in my mind, I'm trying to live out those dreams. I'm trying to live out those dreams. But that's it.
Yeah.
Simple.
I love it. So on your Instagram bio, I really liked it because it just says very simple words: God,
Yes,
music, survivor, encourager, trailblazer. And when I saw that, I said, oh, I want her to break down each one of those words and what it means to her. So just starting with God, tell us what that means to you personally and why that's so important, that's what you want the world to see too, starting with God and going down.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. So for me, God, he's first. He's who I trust. I'm the only child, so I don't really have a lot of siblings, and I don't talk to a lot of people. We're living in a world now where everybody folds so quickly, but God stays, right? He stays the same. One of the reasons why my faith is one of the reasons why I'm still here. So God is going to always come first, because how can it's in the play. He has shown me. You know what I'm saying? Next one was what? Music.
Music.
Music is my love. Music is my boyfriend right now.
Okay, period.
Boyfriend. Yeah. And I think what is it, survivor or encourager?
Survivor. It's survivor and encourager. So it goes survivor and then encourager.
Okay. So survivor. I have survived all of my obstacles. I mean, pretty much I'm still standing. Life. So I just feel like I'm just a survivor of a lot of things, of a lot of mistakes, a lot of lesson learned, but I'm surviving. And encourager, I think encourager is actually my favorite one, because I like to encourage. I love to encourage everyone. I like to bring the smile out. I mean, we have enough right now. We don't need no more. We need to let's be happy. Let's try to encourage each other. I want to say that's it. Oh, and trailblazer. Trailblazer. The reason why I chose trailblazer for myself is because I take risk. I really don't care about what people think of me. I'm very confident in myself, and I take risk. And I think a lot of people notice that. So if I can be that person to let you, let you see that, hey, I'm gonna do whatever I want. You're gonna get with it, But yeah.
Yeah, I love that. So you have a new single out.
Yes, ma'am.
It's called Break Free.
Yes, ma'am.
I love it. It is actually on my playlist. So I saw it on Instagram. And someone had tagged me in the post, and I was like, oh my God, I like this. This is a nice little vibe. And I feel like being in the space that I am. So you said, as when you described being a trailblazer, you talked about being able to take risk. And not really caring what anybody says about you, right? And so when you think about your new single Break Free, it carries that same tone too. Like, I got to break free from shame. I got to break free from guilt. I got to break free from those relationships that keep me bound. And and are literally blocking my blessings, because sometimes
Yeah.
we want to stay in relationships because we want those relationships, but they're literally holding us back and they're getting in the way of where we're trying to go. And so I actually have a playlist that I created because I'm a music lover as well. And
Okay.
so I like to make playlists to send to my audience or my following, or just to people who ask us. Girl, I have friends that will literally text me like, "Can you make me a playlist?" And so I have this. I was burning CDs in high school. I'm her.
I'm
So, but I have this playlist and it's about like, trusting in God, and no matter
yeah.
where you are in your life, trusting in God. And so I heard your song and I was like, I have to put that on there, because when you think about breaking free, it's also about establishing that trust and that surrender in God. Can you tell
Yeah.
us more about your single Break Free? Tell us what inspired it. Tell us where your story comes from. Tell us what you hope that the audience and your listeners get when they listen to Break Free.
Well, Break Free, number one, it started, honestly, it's my testimony. That's what I've been telling everybody. It's my testimony. I would say from a child on up. Like, it's my testimony. It's my truth. Even with the words, I know the words are so like self-explanatory, so simple, but it's just like, that's just how I feel. Breaking free from the chains, man. For so long, I felt so bound. I felt like everything
Mhm.
I felt bound. I felt like I couldn't really be my authentic self. I felt like, I felt so judged. You know what I mean? And I'm very big on people knowing me, the real me, meaning outside the makeup, outside the wigs. I'm a person. You know what I mean? Sometimes
Mhm, mhm.
I add things for so long that people don't really notice really who you are. So I was very big on that when I wrote the song. I went through something last year that was really kind of like eye opener for me, and I think what I went through was to break me down, but it really just I broke free. It was like, okay, like this situation was supposed to bring me down, but even in the midst of that situation, I was already breaking free before the situation even happened. So I think it was a mix of a mixture of life and a mixture of tragic, and I decided to write about it. And when I wrote about it, I felt the freeness in me writing the song. It was so funny
Yeah.
because I remember I remember writing the song and I was like, I gotta break free. Yeah, I gotta break free. I was just like, uh-huh. I'm like, yeah, I'm just writing.
Mhm.
I realized
Mhm.
I talk much, but I talk more in music. So, some
Mhm.
people look at me like, oh, she's so private. Oh, she's so private. I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of private. But if you listen to my music, you'll see I have so much to say. So that's what inspired the song. And I think for me, when others hear the song, I want them to feel happiness. I want them to feel like, yeah, it's time for me to break free from this. I've been in this situation a little bit too long, but I got to go. I got other things to.
Yeah.
I want them to feel encouraged. I want them to feel lifted up. I just want you to feel, hey, I'm that girl. I got this.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's a good, like, it's not like, it's a good upbeat song too. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
it gives you a little bounce to it too. So like you can literally
right.
listen to it while you're in the morning, while you're getting dressed, while you're getting ready to start your day. You know what I mean? Or if you're getting ready to go to dinner with your homegirls or whatever. Or, if you're just having a moment where you need to clean up the house because you
Right.
got to process some stuff, and you may do it through cleaning. I mean, it's a good song to just listen to and just embed in your mind. I was actually thinking about this morning, and I'm actually going to make a post about it on my social media page. But like the things that because I have a therapist background, I'm a social worker. So the things that we put in our mind and we listen to every day, we start to believe those things, and that becomes our truth. You know what I mean? And so this is a song that you can listen to every day so that you can really hone in what's really true. We can get rid of all those lies, we can get rid of all those doubts, and we can bring in what's true. And that's that you are strong enough to break free from the chains that are holding you down and back keeping you bound up. And I really wish I would have prepared myself a little bit more, because I would have played a little bit snippet of it so we could like
You do
vibe
love
to it, because it's it's a nice little vibe. I like it. I like it. So I want to kind of switch just a little bit, because you're so fun. And what people don't know, I've been talking to Kayshona for some days now, for weeks. I feel like since the moment we connected on Instagram, we just been talking.
Yes, I feel like I really know you. Oh, it's kind of like, yeah.
I feel like we friends and we just been talking and we just been having a good time with one another. And so I want to ask some more fun questions. I want people to get that personality that I've been getting from you too, you know? So, and you mentioned earlier, I forget what you said when we first logged in, but it made me think about this. So I'm like, oh, this is going to be a good question. You said life be life, and that's what you said. So if, if, if your life was a song right now, what would you title it?
My God, today. If my life was a song right now, what would I title it? It's weird because I feel like I have like two different things in my brain. I feel like I have Still That Girl.
Period. I like that. Still That Girl. You may have to go and write that. You may have to go write that.
Still That Girl. And then I have Toot My Own Horn. I'm tooting my own. To my own horn, and if that comes from somewhere, actually, it comes from somewhere because we're trying to be fun here, not like we don't want to be deep. I'm gonna just say toot my own horn.
Well, that kind of leads me to my next question though, because my next question is, what's one small? And I don't like to call our win small because every win that this life is extremely hard. So every win that we achieve is not small at all. It's just simply a win. But what's a win that you celebrated recently that means a lot to you? And maybe it won't mean a lot to everybody else, but it means a lot to you. So that toot your own horn may lead you into that win. You know what I mean? That you need to celebrate. So
I would say honestly, I know it sounds so cliche, but I would say Break Free is a win for me. I'm gonna say why. I'm gonna tell you why. Because I didn't expect the love that I received from the song. You know, you do things, some people do things, they're like, oh yeah, I know they're gonna like this. Me, on the other hand, I'm like, oh, is they gonna like this? Are they gonna like my song? Are they gonna like my song? So I feel like, and for me, because I feel like I'm stepping to an arena now where I'm putting more of myself in the music compared to my first EP. My first EP was kind of pop-ish, it was got the little 90s feel. And so I feel like when I came out with Break Free, it kind of just, I don't know, it feels like a win because people are listening to it. And that personally, that makes me feel so good because it's my baby right now. Much more. That particular song is my baby.
Yeah, I love it. Tell us more about how music has guided your journey, how music has been helpful for you. Because like for me, I always tell people, it's I think it's so powerful that I incorporate it in mental health. I incorporate it in, just as an encourager. I can tell you about a rap song and give you a Bible verse right after, and I can mix it and blend it together. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I can show you all these different ways of like, this is what Jesus meant when Tupac said this. You know what I mean? Like,
that's me.
Gangster.
I swear I'm a Christian gangster. They just don't know.
Period. We from part of Paul's kingdom. We are Paul's descendants.
I'm
cracking up. So tell us more about that for you though. Like, what does music mean to you for the journey that you're on?
For me, I would say it's everything, to be honest. When I was dealing with my depression, because at the time I didn't even know it was depression. My mom had to pretty much later on tell me that I was going through a depression phase. But music was my escape. It was my escape. I can be sleeping in my bed, and if I hear some music come on, I get up. I'm like, all right. I'm like, what we got going on? It's just the music has always been in me, and it's just been like I said, it's my boyfriend. It's just everything. Honestly, of course, I know God is first, but God gave me music. And I feel God knew that it was going to be some things that I was going to go through that was going to cut so deep that the only thing that could probably take me out of it would be music.
Yeah.
It's funny because even when I try to kind of dim it a little bit, I'm like, okay, I ain't thinking about no music, baby. I ain't writing no song. I ain't got time. I got other things to do. I'm trying to get this money, music, whatever. He'll always bring it right back on in. He'll like, call me, and someone like, hey, can you come sing down here and do this and this and that? And I'm like, okay. I'm like, is that a sign? I'm like, is that a sign that I need to be, working on music? So again, to answer your question, it's everything.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah. And I think, creative will understand that. Other people who don't have a passion for it may not understand it, but I absolutely
Yeah,
understand and can hear you when you say it's everything. You ain't got to tell me nothing else.
everything, but
That's it.
bed and like here's the music and I literally jump up out my bed and I'm like, all right. It's like it's just I don't know what it is. I don't know if that's just like you said, artist to artist. I don't know if it's just something that God gave us. I don't know
Mm-hmm.
if it's
Mm-hmm.
like when we get too off the rim, he like, all right, let's really back on in with this music or really back on in with
Mm-hmm.
I think
Mm-hmm.
probably feels that way, like you said. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's a good release too. So, and we want people to listen to Break Free so that they can get a release and they can
Come
change
on.
their life around too. So, and I think that's another reason why God anoints us. And you said earlier, God keeps calling you back to it, right? And so you can't outscape purpose, you can't outrun purpose. And when God has called you to something, and when you're walking in your anointing, you just have to do it. You know what I mean? So for you, it may be the music. For God, it's I need a soul to save. I need someone to break free from that. It's Domestic Violence Awareness Month, break free from that domestic violence relationship. I need them to break free from the doubt in their mind, and so you feel like you created a song that was empowering for you, but it's going to change so many people's life, and that's kingdom work, you know what I mean? And so that's why you feel it too in a whole different way that people can't even understand it or grasp it, because it's kingdom business, and unless you've been called to do kingdom business, you won't really understand it. So
You
I
understand?
love it. I love it. So what's next? Tell us what's coming up. What any upcoming projects, any collaborations? What are you excited for?
So I have a couple things that's coming up. I'm very, I don't want to say secretive. I like to how can I put it? I like to finish before I release, but I will say I do plan to release some music very soon, and not just 2 songs and a single. I plan to actually release another EP. I'm very excited about it. I can't tell you the date just yet, but just know,
Mhm, mhm.
and I may be releasing something else at the end of the year, of this year. So
Okay, good. Because we still got time.
yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, I'm excited.
Will we get a break free video?
I'm working on that. I am working on that.
Okay.
Not you know,
Okay, cool.
you already.
Good. Because we would love to see that. We want to support it, And then you've been in Memphis. Is there any way, like, do you perform live at all? Or do you do any shows?
I will say since the pandemic, since 2020, I used to perform a lot at Hard Rock. I used to do a lot of things downtown. I will
Mhm.
say after the pandemic, it's like I took more into. I started writing more, started releasing more music. I
Okay.
kind of that realm, but I will say that's coming. I'm trying to open my heart and mind to getting back out there because it's so different now. Everything is so digital. Everything is so what I'm saying,
Mhm. Mhm.
school in me. I'm a little old school, just a little old school. So I'm trying to rock with the new wave.
Yeah. Well, I can't wait to you on the stage because I told you my family is from West Tennessee. My family is from Union City, but my best friend is actually in Memphis, and I got a lot of friends in Memphis. So Memphis is my second home. So it ain't nothing but a hip stop and a jump to come pull up on you, my girl.
Please, 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 please.
I love it. Absolutely. We're gonna do that anyway because I feel like we connected, we kindred spirits for sure. And tell us how we can stay connected with you with your upcoming products, how we can watch the videos, everything that's coming for you. How can people stay connected?
So I would love for everyone to stay connected by checking out my Instagram. My Instagram is I am Kayshona Miller. So pretty much my first and last name. I am on Facebook as well as Kayshona Miller. I'm on YouTube as Kayshona Miller. And my single Break Free, you can check that out on all platforms, all digital platforms. Oh, I don't have the TikTok. I think I'm gonna have to go ahead and check the TikTok out. I don't know why I don't have a TikTok, but yeah, I have everything else. Oh,
But everything Kayshona Miller across
yeah,
the board, that's where everybody can find you at. Support your music. Make sure y'all check out her new single. I'm gonna call it a new hit single, Break
thank
Free. Show her lots of love. Thank you so much for taking time to interview with me and wanting to have me share your story. I'm looking so forward to sharing more and sharing this with my audience and hopefully connecting more people to the both of us, honestly, truly. But I cannot wait to see what God does next for you. I can't wait to see what other stages you're on, what other
you.
platforms you're on, how you tell more of your story. I pray that God continues to bless you. And before we go, is there anything that you and you so pretty, don't mess up your makeup, girl. Is there anything that you want people to know before we log off for the day? Is there an encouraging word if somebody was about to give up, if somebody was about to throw in the towel, if somebody was having a hard time breaking free from something? What is it that you want them to know?
I want them to know, try not to cry. Believe in yourself. Believe in
Mm-hmm.
yourself. It starts with you first. It starts
Mm-hmm.
with you. Don't give up. Um, Trust God. Because out of everybody, you don't have anybody else to talk to, anybody to call. God is gonna always be there. He hears us. He hears us. He sees your tears. He sees everything. He's everywhere. He's everywhere. And if you keep on holding on, and the funny thing about the enemy is that right when you're at the finish line, that's when you feel like giving up. But don't, because you're right there. Your
Mm-hmm.
testimony of how you overcame, your testimony, others need to hear it. So I'm gonna end it with that.
Amen. That's good. All right. That's good word. I hope this interview was inspiring to y'all. Again, make sure y'all check out my girl single Break Free. I also it's on a playlist that I have, so I'll link it too. So y'all can I'm gonna link it everywhere. So y'all can't be like, I can't find it, I can't find it. You're gonna find it in multiple different places. Show her some love. Thank you again so much, Kayshona. I really appreciate it.
Okay.
And we will see y'all soon. Have a good one, y'all. Bye.